Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing great. Today I'm super excited to share my birthday haul with you guys. Some of the things actually were Black Friday sales and they've just finally arrived, and so I'm just going to share it all. It's going to be a very long video because I want to swatch and play as much as I can along the way. And yeah, so just grab some coffee. I have my coffee here. Okay, let's see. So many fun things. Let's start with these. This is what my daughter picked out for my birthday, and I actually had it on my list. I've had it on my list for quite a while because I have some of these pencils, but I never had the whole, I think this is the whole set. And look at these gorgeous pencils. I waited way too long to fall in love with Derwent. So this set is a 24 set of drawing pencils, and these are more muted tones for drawing, especially wildlife, I believe is what they're for. But it's a very gorgeous set, and I'm going to show you the bottom so you can see all of this tones. It's got lots of beiges. I only have 4 of these, and the sanguine so far is my favorite. But yeah, can't wait to use these more. So that was so sweet of her to get that for me. And now I have the whole set so I can compare them all. This is a hand lettering calligraphy set, and they call these parallel pens. It comes with 4 pens in different size nib sizes and then 18 ink refills. So let me open this up and let's see what is inside. Let's see what's in this. So it does come with some ink cartridges, and if you're not familiar with fountain pens, ink cartridges are simply a cartridge you can pop in and have your ink all loaded up. Otherwise, you have to buy what's called a cartridge converter. And these right here, those are cartridges. So I just wanted to open these up to show you what's inside. I'm not going to actually load a pen. It does come with all of these lovely colors of cartridges. Okay, so these are they feel like a Bic pen almost, with a lid. And then I guess it screws off, and then this is what you get. They have different colors which determine for the different sizes, and then it comes with a little instruction book which tells you how to load the cartridge if you want to use it for cartridges, and then actually just use calligraphy with the color. They also have this nib. This is a nib cleaner. That's very cool. And then they also have a pipette. This thing back here, they're saying that's a pipette, so that and I'm guessing it's for flushing. Yeah, it's for flushing and cleaning your parallel pens. It gives you the different width sizes, shows you some of the practice techniques for calligraphy. And I really don't know if I'm going to actually do calligraphy, but it has some great examples. I like this script. And then they have some phrases and all kinds of stuff. This set comes with up to 6 millimeters, but this is 4.5. Plus this is my favorite color. If I wouldn't have found such a good price on this set, I could have just started with this one, honestly. It says it's a 4.5 millimeter, but when I saw these on the Gouache website, I immediately thought these might be great to test my fountain pen inks. It has the pen cleaner, the pipette, and then it has 2 cartridges. So let's do a bit of testing so I can share what this is like. So this set it's a calligraphy set. This is the Parallel Pen I picked up separately. Tomoe ribbon paper is one of my favorite papers to use with fountain pen ink. It shows the ink properties really well. If it has shimmer or sheen or... Let's see how this works. Oh, that's nice. See, it shows the color really well. But you can make little squares, and then I could share the ink. But then you could also go back and try calligraphy if you want. I really don't think I want to do calligraphy, but I don't... I did when I was young. I don't know if I have the patience for it now. I like hand lettering. I really wanted it for testing on my inks, and then it washes completely, and since it's metal, I don't think I'll have to worry about contaminating anything. I have a lot more testing to do with this ink, but it's a very gorgeous bottle and it's a very gorgeous color, so I want to love it. Does that make sense? This one is one that I know I like. It has shimmer in it. I did go crazy with my mine inks though, because they're so affordable at Cobalt Pens. Okay, see, this is Amethyste de Laurel. I don't know how to say this. This is an ink by J. Herbin, and I don't know how to say it. So, but it's a pretty amethyst ink. Yeah, that's going to show the properties really well. That's going to be a lot of fun. I think this could be fun to do all kinds of things with. Many inks aren't water resistant. This ink is water resistant. I haven't had any problems. I can let it dry and then I can go back and watercolor with it. This is also the ink whenever I'm writing my swatches and writing the names. This is the ink I use. But I do my best to use non-disposable pens, and so that's actually why I started fountain pens. I wanted a pen that was non-disposable, and I thought I was going to save money, and oh man, was I wrong about that. You will get sucked into the dark side quickly because it's a lot of fun. You can draw with this ink. So this is Yama-Budo. This is the one I highly recommend if you haven't tried any inks, if you want to get into fountain pens. If you like to be adventurous and experiment like I do, then it's really a lot of fun. Next, while I'm talking about inks, I wanted to share this. Now this set I did pick up because of the beautiful box. But I found these at Blick, and I think they were on sale during Christmas is what made me decide to go ahead and get these. These are listed as artist inks. I don't know anything about them. It says there's Cobalt Blue, Walnut, Sepia, and Indian ink. And then of course they have lots of colors which I wanted to try. So I had to try Turquoise Blue. I think these are for using with nibs and doing basically calligraphy work and that kind of thing. So let's test this out. So this is Cobalt Blue by Sennelier, and it's just their label and everything is so gorgeous. So these are shellac based ink, meaning once they dry, they're not going anywhere. It also means they will ruin any of your brushes or dip pens or anything you put them on if you don't wash them immediately. So while I'm fascinated with these, I'm also scared to death of them because I don't want any of my things ruined. But I had to. But while they were on sale, I just couldn't wait anymore. I know I've had a few of these on my wish list at Jackson's for a while. So let's see how these are. So I do love that they have a little dropper, a little eyedropper, and I love that. That makes it much easier to use. This is called a glass dip pen, if you don't know. This is just a cheap one I found on Amazon. I bought this many years ago, but I don't think they have it anymore, but I don't think the design changes it. So you could do writing or draw. You could do all kinds of things with this. That was a gorgeous color. So let's see if I can use this parallel pen. I think I should be able to, yeah, this is better. You definitely have to hold this at a certain angle, so I'm going to need to play with this more. That is going to be fun. Been leery about using any brushes with the shellac based inks. So yeah, so parallel pen to the rescue. So I'm dying to try this turquoise blue. It's amazing. So this is going to be so fun. I'm not sure about what the difference is, but but I can't wait to find out about the difference between these and like my FW inks that I love so much. So this brush that I don't like very much, this is the perfect one to try with this. Let's see. Oh, look at that color. That's really pretty. Oh, that's gonna be so pretty. Spreads really well. I think any of my cheap synthetic brushes that I don't like that much are going to be good for this. Really, really fun. Okay, next I'm going to swatch out the Sepia. So it's everything a sepia would be, and depending on, I'm very moody with colors according to the season. In the fall I would probably love this color. I want spring now, so I hate this color. I did not shake that. That's my fault. Okay, let's shake the walnut. It's not pretty enough to do over for me, so sorry. Let's do the walnut. See, oh. Okay. Ugh. So I can see how this would have useful purposes, especially if you're going to do animals or something like that. But I didn't plan on doing a fish, but you know, it made a fish itself. Yeah, this color is better. So this is the Indian ink, and I really haven't played with Indian ink, and I really was kind of scared of it, and that's why you just have to sometimes give things time, because sometimes you need time to open your mind to be open to things that are messy and permanent. Like India ink. And actually Inktober is kind of what has been setting the seed for me for that. So this is black, and oh, it's very deep in black, but it's not boring and flat, but we'll see after it dries. It might completely change everything after it's dried. But that could be a lot of fun. Okay, I did it wrong. Oopsie. See, I start playing and then I forget. I get carried away and then I forget what I'm doing and thing that I'm supposed to be doing. So I get just carried away and I have so much fun. So this is by Sennelier also. This is an abstract acrylic, and it's a 3D liner. But this is gold, so of course I had to have some gold. And this actually has a pigment information on it. So it's PW3 and PBK7. What? So it's gold and black. Well, I feel ripped off now. I thought it was gonna have like mica. Maybe it has mica too. So I know absolutely nothing about this one. Let's see. Oh, this seems like acrylic paint. This is thick like paint. I think this is acrylic paint, like real acrylic paint, which I know nothing about and I am too scared to try. To see how it dries, but it's acrylic, so to me right now acrylic means it's plastic, and I don't know how I'll not waste everything, because like a palette and you know, all the things. Okay, have I made a thorough big enough mess yet? I don't think so. So here are my next inks. You guys remember me talking about this. This was the dreaded Jackson's Black Friday deal that they were they were half price. So as soon as I fell in love with them, I had to go get another one. This is the Pearlescent Set. So it does come with 6 different shades. And let me open these up and then I will swatch them out. They're liquid acrylic inks and they're just so fun. The Platinum Pink, so it's a light pink and it's kind of a frosty pink. Like my grandma used to have eyeshadow this color. And you can see that once this has dried, you can add this and you can do fun things. I don't want to. You can do fun things inside because this is locked and loaded once it's dried, and you can do all kinds of fun things. I'm getting off track. I just get so excited. All the pretty colors and all the possibility of happy days I'm gonna have playing with these. This is Waterfall Green. I bought this set probably for this color. Look at this, oh my goodness. Look how gorgeous this green is. I can't wait to see this on color and mixed on top of other colors. Look at that, it's going to be gorgeous. This is Moon Violet. Okay, this is the other one I had to have. And these colors do mix, so you don't have to have all the colors, you can mix them. The colors mix together, so you can do all kinds of fun things. This is another item that's acrylic, so once it dries, it's not going anywhere, so you can't wash it off. And there was there's a YouTuber, MJ Pete, I think his name was nice enough to tell me that, and it seems like I did know, but I really appreciated him making sure that I knew. I had to wait a long time to be able to get these things. I don't want to ruin any of them. Look at those 3 lovely colors. Next is White Pearl. So that's going to be pretty as well. And I'm sorry I don't have black paper to swatch this on, but hopefully you can use your imagination. I'm trying to do some mixing to give you some idea of the color contrast. They come in this plastic, and honestly, I will tell you, I think it's meant for packaging, but I've been using it as the palette to use, and then I wash it out, and then I reuse the palette, and then I don't have to worry about, you know, throwing anything away. So I will give you that tip. So next is Galactic Blue, and it's a nice pearly blue. Oh, that's really pretty too. I haven't been disappointed by these yet. Let's see. This is Pearlescent Black. So this is a Pearlescent Black. And it's chunky. Maybe I don't think I shook it up enough. It's a little chunky. So that's my fault for not shaking it up more. But I don't know if you can see, it has some shimmer. It has some shimmer to it. I don't know if it's coming through on the camera. I think around Thanksgiving, I discovered a new YouTube channel, Sarah Burns, that does gouache. And her channel was so good for me because I had discovered gouache through Arteza. They sent me some when I didn't know anything about it. And I made a video and nobody watched it, and I used it thinner, and then I got thicker and thicker. And Sarah told me, you can do it that way. So I love Sarah because it's my art. I can do it the way I want. She also shared the other problem I had with gouache. I have tried a few different brands, Holbein and Schminke, which are my favorite. But the Arteza, you know, for budget ones, I still like them. Okay, so this, I'm not sure if this is the only place you can get it, but I did purchase this at Jackson's, but Sarah Burns had shared this on her Instagram. I'm pretty sure that this is the same one she shared. But if not, I'll link her channel and then you should get the one she recommends. But I'm pretty sure this is the one. Okay, so this is how you get it out. And then I think this is for water. I doubt I'll use that. I gotta paint in glass. I'm weird like that. Okay, so this is a gouache palette, and it's a palette that holds all different it's a divided container palette for gouache. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I can't open the thing. Once you break the clasp off, because you can't have the patience. I don't think I actually broke it, but I didn't do something right, because that was harder than it should have been, honestly. I'm hoping I made that 100 times harder than it needed to be, but I didn't find that very easy to open. Here's the wonderful part. It has this layer here to help keep your gouache from drying. Trying to keep it wet to use more. Sarah Burns had shared this on her Instagram a while back, and so it's been on my wish list ever since. It's just a really tight, okay, there it goes. So it is very tight fit. And okay, there it goes. It is difficult, but that is because it has to keep all the air out. So, but I was afraid I was going to break it, but it's okay, now it's much easier. It was just really hard the first time. The first time I thought for sure I was breaking it. I honestly wish I could have just got this by itself. I cannot wait to try that. All right, so next I did get quite a few colors of gouache. They were all on sale. I wanted to get a few more colors. I tried Schmincke gouache, I think in like 2018, something like that, and I absolutely loved it, but it's so expensive. I have never tried Winsor Newton gouache. It's designer gouache. So let me open this Winsor Newton Beauty first. Winsor Newton seems like it's by far the most affordable. But I have not tried any Winsor Newton gouache before. But this is a nice, really nice little set. It comes with a designer color chart. So this comes with primary yellow, permanent yellow deep, spectrum red, primary blue, ultramarine, permanent green middle, yellow ochre, ivory black, and zinc white. So that's a nice little set. And to go with that, I picked out a few colors that I thought I would like, which are flame red, which is a warm red, and then as well as sap green. And let's see, is this more gouache? This is probably, oh, here we go. Here's the two fun colors, 14 mil tubes, which is nice. And they feel nice. And so this is Cobalt Turquoise Light and Brilliant Violet. Okay, so I'm gonna swatch out these two. No. I'm gonna swatch out my favorites, but I don't think I'll have time to swatch all these out. I think I'll save these for another video. So I'm super, super excited to try my two favorite colors in the Winsor Newton. During Black Friday, I believe Dick Blick had a sale on Graham gouache, and so they were giving this ultramarine for free if you purchase 3 of the colors. Gotten quite a bit of nasty comments that people don't understand why I need so many colors and why I have to try the different brands, and it's curiosity, number one. Number two, I have a YouTube channel, and I really don't, I get a lot of people asking me questions, and I just want to answer honestly. I can't do that if I've only tried one. Sorry. I like to be able to sleep at night, so that's part of it. Why I try all that I can afford. I don't want you guys to feel like you should. Anyway, this Ultramarine Blue, which would have been one of my top picks, was free with the purchase of 3 other Graham gouache colors. I have tried the white, and I did like the white, but I haven't tried any other colors from Graham. But from what I read, it's another really good gouache. So the colors I decided to try first are Azo Yellow, Naphthol Red, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, as well as Hooker Green. And then the Ultramarine, and this one came free if I purchased 3. So of course, I was more than happy to try 3 from Graham. And then, you guys know I love Schminke. Holbein and Schminke are like battling out for who's my favorite. So these are all 15 ml tubes, and I believe that's all that Schminke sells them in. I picked just a few colors. I chose Indian Yellow, which is made with PY153. Scarlet, looks like such a gorgeous color. And it's made from PR254. Violet, which is PV23. Titanium Gold Ochre, which is PBR24. And then Delft Blue, which Delft Blue is one of my favorite Schminke watercolors, so I thought I should definitely try that. This is made from PB60, and it seems like I was going to get the indigo, but the indigo, when I looked at the pigment information, it just added black. So I have some water here, and I'm going to swatch out these gouache colors. I'm going to start with the Winsor Newton and swatch out. This is so pretty. Of course, I love it. It's a pretty red violet. It's called Brilliant Violet, so I'm sure it has some non-light fast qualities to it, but that's okay. I can have lots of fun. And that is a gorgeous color. Holy moly, that's pretty. All right, next is what I couldn't, I don't think Schminke has this color, and this is Cobalt Turquoise. I'm not sure. This is gorgeous too. And the best thing about gouache is you can mix it and then get another gorgeous color. I should have mixed it in the center, but I will be using I'll be using all these colors tonight in my sketchbook, so it really doesn't matter. So this is the gorgeous mixture of those two. Just gorgeous. All right, next is the Graham. So this is the Azo Yellow. It's a very nice yellow. So this is Azo Yellow is PY151. And then Namthal Red. Which is lovely. Okay, I'm really glad I picked those 2 colors so far. Next is Hooker Green, which it seems like I was picking it before Christmas, so and I'm finally getting to play with it here. Finally, in the middle of February, I'm being able to play with it. All right. Yeah, I think I could have chose a better green, to be honest, because that's okay. But I have Ultramarine, which is the color I would have, my 3rd color I would have picked. So let's see. This looks gorgeous and clear and everything I love about M. Graham. I don't tend to use those watercolors very much. I've had problems with some of them smelling, but none of these smell. Okay, and then just for fun, let's see if I can make this color any better. Let's just see if the Ultramarine can make it any better. Yeah, that's better. There we go. See? Yeah, that's a much prettier color. Okay, so next we have Schminke. You guys know I love Schminke. This is the Indian Yellow. What a gorgeous color that is. I'm watering these down a lot. I do, I use the gouache like watercolor the first layer, and then I get, and I might be doing it wrong, but that's the way I like to do it. And thankfully, I watched Sarah Burns' video, and she does it the same way, so I felt vindicated. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, that's the Indian Yellow. That's gorgeous. Okay. I mean, think about it. This, how gorgeous would this be? Do some sunflowers, and we could just have so much fun. It's gonna be spring soon. Okay, sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. That's such a happy yellow. And I am not usually yellow. It's such a good color, but. So here is the Scarlet Red, and I've been waiting for this since I bought, this is it. And let's see how these dry. Here's the Schminke Violet. And then here we have the yellow, what is it? Titanium Gold Ochre. Oh, that is a very pretty. It's really just a yellow ochre. It's going to be perfect for animals. That's really pretty. And then next I have the Delft Blue. I'm just going to put it over here. It's just like their Delft Blue, but this is what I love about the Schminke range. I've yet to be disappointed. I have to say I'm pleasantly surprised with the Winsor Newtons too, though. Okay, so I got a nice dusky purple when I mixed the violet with the titanium. Look at that. I got a nice dusky purple that's really pretty. And then I got a bit of a brown going just because I'm dying to do some sunflowers. I'm ready for spring. Did I mention that? So next I get some watercolors. And these I've been so excited to try. This is Miramar Blue, I think is how you say it. It's an Italian watercolor. Never tried any Italian watercolors before. And so I got these at Dick Blick. I don't remember what the offer was, but somehow they enticed me with some offer. I don't know if I got something free. I think I got a free paintbrush. I want to say I got this free paintbrush or something. Let me open this up and let's see which colors came with this. So this is an introductory set, and this set comes with Cadmium Yellow Deep, Quinacridone Lake, Green Gold, Ultramarine Deep, and Payne's Gray. And I just have to say, bravo, giving us a Payne's Gray instead of a black. I love that. I love that so much. Okay, so they're 12 mil instead of 15 mil tubes. I got some basic colors to mix and play, and then I got some fun colors that I know I like. I chose Quinacridone Violet, Turquoise Cobalt, and also Potter's Pink. So So I'm dying to try those. I'm gonna try those in just a minute. I also did finally try a tube of Da Vinci paints, Cobalt Turquoise, and I have never tried any of Da Vinci's paints. From Core, I picked up Quinacridone Magenta. This is PR 122, and this is one of my favorite colors from Core, and I have used up all the little tube from the introductory set. Try the Da Vinci and the Core. The Core, it has a different binder, so it's really flowy, so it's a lot of fun, and that's, I mean, I'm just gonna keep saying it over and over, but that's what's so fun about different brands of watercolor. Okay, so this is the Da Vinci Cobalt Turquoise. All right, this is the Da Vinci. That is a nice turquoise. I think Da Vinci is considered an affordable brand for here in the US. And that looks nice. We'll see how that dries, and then actually like the color of the Old Holland better, because I like a little green in my turquoise. But every turquoise is different. This is a very blue turquoise. So to me, that's turquoise blue. So next, let's try the Core. They're very flowy and they're lovely colors, but they're also very pricey. I haven't tried very many colors from Core, so I don't know why I don't reach for them, but I really like their Cobalt Turquoise and their Magenta. Really, really fun, really pretty. Maybe one of my favorites. I actually need to try more. I just had the introductory set and then I forgot about it and we moved and I just found it again, and so that sparked my love for Core again. So, but really, really pretty colors. I don't know. I'm saying Mermer Blue. I might be saying that completely wrong. Really don't know much about this brand, except for that I've wanted to try it for years. So, because I really love to try watercolors around the world. I like to try the Italian. I like to try all the different brands. This is Cadmium Yellow Deep. Oh, there it is. PY35. Gonna have to share spaces. A little whooshing, but a very pretty color. Really pretty color. Next is the Quinacridone Lake, and this is PB19, which sometimes PB19 is my favorite and sometimes PR 122 is my favorite. So that's why I always have to try them both. It's very pretty out of the tube. Oh, that's pretty. That's so pretty. My favorite colors. Such a good mixing color. Very, very pretty. So the green gold is made from PY 129. This is okay, so the next is Ultramarine D. That is lovely. Oh, it's so pretty. That is so pretty. This is Ultramarine Deep, which I love the ultramarines. That's just pretty. All right. This is why I never know if you guys want me to leave this live, because all I'm going to be saying is, oh, that's so pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. The Ultramarine Deep is PB29. And then I always like to know how it lifts. Clouds and such. Okay, I'm getting a little carried away. I should not do that. I should just leave the swatch and play. I should just leave the swatch in for you guys. I'll fix that. So I'm going to go back and let it do a little whooshing. Okay. Just the fact they included a Payne's gray instead of black, I'm a fan. Huge fan, because who wants a black in a basic set? The Payne's gray is such more interesting color, and it will make me fall in love with the brand. So here's Payne's gray, which I'm sure I'm gonna love. It's like indigo. It's like one of my fun colors that I really enjoy. This is the Payne's gray. It's a bluish gray that's really pretty, and it's great for shadows and everything. Just really nice. And it's just so interesting on its own, and that's what I like. I like colors that are interesting in mixes, but interesting on their own. So that's what I generally go for. Wow, that has a lot of movement. That's really nice. I do like flowy paints. Okay, really, really nice. Payne's gray is, it just says VAT Blue 1. I'm sure Dick Blick has the pigment information. All right, this is Quinacridone Violet, which is often one of my favorites. This is PV 55. Sometimes this is one of my favorites. Definitely more violet than the Quinacridone Magenta, which they're calling Quinacridone Lake. I think that, I'm not sure. This is Quinacridone Lake. I'm not sure if this is their Quinacridone Magenta, but it is PV19, so don't know. But this is definitely more of a violet. It looks gorgeous. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. That's pretty. So pretty. I can't wait to mix those two. Okay, I can't get distracted here. This is Potter's Pink. And this is Cobalt Turquoise. And I hope this inspired you to play with whatever colors you have to paint and whatever brands. It's so fun to try new ones, but they're really not that different a lot of times. This is the Cobalt Turquoise. Oh, that's really pretty. Oh, I'm so glad I got that. Okay, I'm not going to be able to test the flowiness of it. That's pretty. And then next is the Potter's Pink. I'm going to do a video comparing lots of comparisons this year. I think I've mentioned that, but I've been telling you guys I was going to do that since 2018, and I kept moving, so I didn't get to, but I'm really going to this year. In fact, this might be one of my few last hauls. Okay, that is really pretty. And then we have to mix just a little. Till my battery dies, I have to mix just a little, right? Oh, so pretty. So this is one of my recent rehauls from Jackson's that I ordered it in January, and I've been wanting to try these old Holland paints forever. They forever have been going in my cart, out of my cart, into my cart, out of my cart. I've never been more on the fence. I was recommended many times this violet gray color, and then somebody else told me that the pans are better. So thank you so much. These are made in Holland. This is the introductory set from Old Holland, and I think this is only available on Jackson's, is why I purchased it there. But let me open this up. It's a nice, lovely cardboard box presentation, but it's a very nice, sturdy box. This is a very good presentation. This would be very giftable, actually. Okay, so it has all of these starter colors. So it has the Holland brand that I'm not going to try to pronounce. I'm sorry, I don't want to butcher your beautiful language. But it's the yellow light, the red light, ultramarine blue, golden green deep, yellow ochre light, and burnt umber. So a nice selection of colors. And then I decided I needed to pick out violet gray, which has been recommended to me by several of you, and I heard a lot of people say that they're your favorite brand of paint, of watercolors. And then this try two of the favorite colors. From what I've heard, these are very luminous paints, but they're not so good for layering. We'll try those out in just a minute. Of course, I got some of my favorite sample packs that are really great. And then lastly, I did get this large tube of Potter's Pink. One of my lovely viewers, Helen, said that this is her favorite. So I wanted to try it in, and it is a lovely shade. I like to try Potter's Pink in all the brands. Honestly, it's one of my, I have the half pan, but I really like to compare the tubes for painting fresh to the half pans, because some companies like Winsor & Newton, they use a different formula. So yeah, so they had this was on sale, so I went ahead and got the large 14 milliliter tube. This is the rough, and that'll be, I think that'll be really nice. So first I'm gonna try the Winsor & Newton Potter's Pink. Just going to get a little bit. It is a lovely shade, but I can't say there's any Potter's Pink I don't like yet, honestly. Daniel Smith's dries where it's harder to re-wet, but out of the tube it's lovely. So that's the other thing, have to test. And that's why some paint makers make the formula different, to make it easier to wet. So here's that. That is a really lovely, it's so pretty. Okay, so there's Winsor & Newton Potter's Pink. Just put that up there. Okay, so I'll let you know once that's dried, but so far that's looking very, very lovely. I really like to save this top wrapper because it has all of the, well, it usually has pigment information, but I don't see any. So apparently you have to go to look up all of their pigment information, but it does have the name and the number. All right, so this is really like opening a little candy. It's even gold, which all right, here's the yellow, and oh, that's lovely. Really lovely. Let's see what kind of flow we get. Oh, so quite a bit of movement. Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. All right, next is the red. And it looks like a fairly warm red. That's really pretty. It's working really well on this paper too. Really pretty. All right, next is the Ultramarine Blue. Very pretty ultramarine. Okay, so the yellow had the most movement, but I could have used a little more water, all the things that can change that. Okay. Next is the green, which it looks like a green gold, and they're calling it Golden Green Deep. That's really pretty. Be great for some foliage. This one's not moving very much, but that's what's fun, is trying the different ones and seeing how they go, how much swoosh they have. Let's try this ochre next. I didn't quite have enough water on my brush. Try to keep them kind of similar. Next is, I believe, is Burnt Umber. And I can't wait to do some mixing with these, and I think I might start doing some videos where I go back and kind of give first impressions. I just want to give you my first impressions and play and have fun together, and then you can use this brand or use another brand. So I hope you guys will like those videos that I have coming. I know this video is taking forever, but I have to go and try these too. You guys can fast forward if you don't want to watch, but I just have to mix just a little bit because I'm dying to know if I can get a nice forest green out of the ultramarine and the green, and plus I have all this extra. Oh, that's lovely. That is so pretty. So we've got some nice that is lovely. And then I could add a little more to make it deeper. And then let's mix the yellow with the red really quick, just because I I have 2 open slots here on my old Holland palette, so let's just really quick do that, right? All right. In fact, I'm going to grab another brush. I don't want to waste any of the yellow. I just want to get a smidge, a little teeny bit of the red. Oh, that's a nice vibrant orange. Okay. Be very great for some poppies. I have no rhyme or reason what I'm doing here, so you'll have to. I just love playing with them when they're new. And now I'm going to do the 2 fun colors. Let's try this violet gray. Oh, this looks just amazing. Like, I should have got the bigger color. I should have got the bigger. Oh, that is... Now I know why that's recommended by so many people. That is gorgeous. Well, I'm definitely going to be trying a few more of the old Holland. I waited too long. Okay, that's gorgeous. Okay, now let's try the turquoise. Sometimes I get splatters when I hold it, and they have filled it to above the rim. It's not sunk in like some other brands that kind of gyp you because it's sunk in and they don't top it off. You get the whole full pan and then plus some. So, oh, that's a gorgeous turquoise. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. So fun. This would be just perfect. This color is just, I think this color is just perfect for some hydrangeas. And so gotta just really quick, I've gotta I really love to combine these 2, the purple color, and then have just a little bit of the cobalt turquoise. And then I think it makes so pretty for the hydrangeas. Oops, I did way too much. I did way too much. But I love the way that it mixes. Okay, so I messed up my swatches there, but yeah, those colors, those are going to be so fun to play with. And here is the turquoise and the violet gray. Oh, I'm so glad I got those. They were pricey. Yeah, I can't wait to try more of these colors, and I'm so glad that I started with those. And yeah, so here were the Holland, Old Holland. I got a little distracted and playing and mixing. That's what's so inspiring to me about getting new watercolors, is that it's just like freedom to play. I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you have the best day.